Okay, good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine now. As you know, we are doing the third chapter in English, that is Hasmina's butterfly. And as you know, in the previous video, we had completed all the exercises of your course book, that is the I feel, I extend, I link, I observe. All the exercises we had completed, and today we will be starting with grammar. Okay. Now today we are going to learn a very interesting topic, and it is very easy also. Okay, I will not tell you anything what the topic is about. I will show you some slides and you will come to know on your own about what the topic is. So you must be really eager to know, yes or no? You must be really eager to know that what we are going to do in today's video, which grammar topic we are going to study. So do you want to know what we are going to study in today's class or today's video? Okay, so let's see what we are going to do. Okay students, as you know, we are doing the 10th video, that is the 10th part of this chapter. Okay students, now let's see the slides. Okay students, now you can see that I have given you some words. Okay, in between, see, there are some words, and the words are connect, do and exist, right? These three words I have given. Then what I have done is I have added some letters before it. Before connect I have added this, so it has become disconnect. So the whole meaning is changed. Okay, before do I have added re, so it has become redo. Again the meaning of the word has changed. Before exist I have added co, so it has become coexist. So the word has changed. Can you see? Okay, now let's see the next slide. Now here also the same thing I have done. Here I have given all the words, and before that I have added some letters. Okay, we will see. Now the word is active. I have added pro, so it has become proactive, and the meaning has changed. This is happy, and I have added un before it, so it has become unhappy. Now this is agree. I have added dis before it, so it has become disagree. This is lead, lead, lead. Now I have added mis, so it has become mislead. This is possible. Now I have added im, so it has become impossible. Can you see students? So this is the word, then I have added some letters before it, and the whole word is changed, and the meaning of the word is also changed. Can you see? Okay. In the same way, see, there are many examples over here. These all are the words. Okay. See, in blue color they are the words. So this is which. So if I add be before it, it becomes be which, and before come if I add be, it becomes become. Now this is appear and this is agree. If I add dis before them, it becomes disappear and disagree, right? Now this is count and this is understand. If I add mis before it, it becomes miscount and misunderstand. Okay. Now this is diction and this is school. So if I add pre before it, it becomes prediction and preschool. Understood students? Now this is motion and this is pulsion. So if I add pro before them, it becomes promotion and propulsion. Okay. Now this is write and this is pay. So if I add re before it, it becomes rewrite and repay. Now this is traction and this is way. So if I add sub before it, it becomes subtraction and subway. Understood students? Now this is cycle and this is angle. So if I add tri before it, what it will become? Tricycle and triangle. Now this is do and this is happy. Now if I add un before them, it becomes undo and unhappy. Okay students? So you have seen, I have added a few letters before so many words. I have given you so many examples. So the whole word is changed and the meaning of the word also changes. Okay, students? Okay. So do you know what these letters which are added before the words called? They are called prefix. What are they called? Prefix. Some of you must have already seen in the slides this word, right? Prefix. So this is the grammar topic which we were going to learn today. So all the letters which we add before the word, they are called prefix. Like see, we added un, then it became unhappy. We added dis before agree, then it became disagree. So this all are prefixes. These all are prefixes. Prefixes means the letters which we add before a word. The letters which we add before a word, they are called prefixes. So the grammar topic which we are doing today is prefix. So see, there are so many prefixes I have given over here. Un, dis, di, mid, miss, pre, re, in, try, co, pro, sub, post, anti, en, semi, over, extra. These all are the words. These all are the prefixes which you add before the words. Okay, students? So this was our grammar topic today. Okay. Now we will do an activity so that you understand more clearly about prefix. Okay. Can you see this slide, students? It's very interesting. Now you must have come to know that you have to match it. Now see, on this side all the prefixes are given, and on this side all the words are given. Now you have to match the prefix with the words, and whichever words are formed you have to write it down in the space that is given. Okay. Now see, the first one is u, n, un. Now where will it go? With what will you match it? U, n, un. Very good. Some of you must have already given the correct answer. The answer is unable. Okay. So able is a word and you have added un before it. So it has become unable. Now the next word is re. Number 2 is re. Now where will you match it? Yes, very good. You will match it with remove. M-O-V-E, move, and when you add re before it, it becomes remove. So the whole meaning is changed, right? Now P-R-E, where will you add it? Where will you match it? This is very easy. I have already given this word in my previous slide. Yes, students, it is preschool. School, preschool. School means the school you go, and you know what is preschool? Preschool means the playgroup. Very small students, they first go to playgroup. So that is called preschool. Before junior and senior there is preschool, so that is called playgroup also. Okay, preschool means playgroup. So the whole word has changed. Okay, when you added pre before the school. Now MIS, this is also very simple. I have already shown you in my previous slide. This also all of you must be knowing. Where will you add it? You know? Yes, you will add it before spell. Misspell. So the word is spell and you have added miss before it. So it has become misspell. Spell means when you say any spelling correctly, it is called spell. But when you say the spelling wrong, it is called misspell. So they both are opposites, right? Okay, now we will see the next one, DIS. This also is very easy, DIS. You add DIS before many words. Do you know where will you match this word? Yes, very good. Obey, disobey. Okay, so when you obey, when you listen to your elders, it is called obey. But when you don't listen to your elders, it is called disobey. So it has also become opposite. Mostly it becomes opposites. But there are some words, they don't become opposite, but they change in meaning. Okay, it's not necessary that after you add the prefix, it will become opposite. Mostly it means it becomes opposite, but sometimes it is not opposite, but the meaning changes. Okay, students. Now see, the next one is I am im. So where will you add this? Do you have any idea? Yes. Very good. I am im. So pure, and I have added I am. So it has become impure. It has become impure. Okay, students. And the last one everybody will know. IN will be matched with active. So active, inactive. When you are very active, then you say you are very active. But when you are not active, Okay, when you're not active, we say you are inactive. Understood? Now we only have to write the newly formed words below. So the first one the first new word that was formed was unable. Then the second word which was formed was remove. Then the third one was preschool. Then the fourth one was misspell. Then the fifth one was disobey. Sixth one was impure, and the last one was inactive. Okay students, so you have seen that we have formed new words. We have formed new words by adding the prefixes. Okay, so this activity was only to make you more clear with the idea of the topic. Okay students. Okay, now you have to do a small activity related to this topic. That is, you have to complete the questions given in worksheet 3.2. Okay, when you see the worksheet 3.2 of the application book, it is about prefix and you have to do it with a pencil. Okay, later on I will be discussing in the Zoom classes. I will be discussing the answer, but if you try it right now, you will get a more clear idea of what we have done in today's grammar topic. Okay students, so this is your activity, that complete the questions given in worksheet 3.2 of the application book with the pencil. They are same as I made you do now. Okay, I have made you do the activities now, so they are almost similar. Okay students, so this is your activity for this topic. Okay students, so today we have done a very interesting topic about prefix, right? You must have really enjoyed it and you must have learned many new words. Okay, so this was the video. That was a grammar topic for today. Please do the worksheet which I have given you. Please try to do the worksheet on your own, and thank you for watching my video and have a nice day.